Hello everyone, this is Everything Horror, where we love to talk about everything horror. And in this video, we're going to do a horror recap. We are going to be recapping every horror movie that I saw this month for the month of February. We're already in March. What the heck? This is crazy. This is pretty much inspired by Spookyastronauts. She does this letterbox video where she talks about every single movie that she saw for the month, as well as her ratings. And I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing here, except I'm not going to show every single movie that I watched for this month. I'm just going to talk about everything horror related. Everything horror. Oh my god, that's my channel name. I'm going to be talking about everything that's related to horror that I watched this month. So whether it be movies or TV shows, just stuff that I didn't either have time to review or just didn't feel like was worth a review. I'm just going to be smashing it all into one video. So let's go ahead and do it. So the first movie I saw for this month was The Reckoning. I put a review for that. Didn't really like it, but I'm going to be skimming over some of the movies that I did do reviews for. After that was Seder. I saw that film right after The Reckoning. I liked what Seder was going for. I learned some new things after I did that review. This was a one-man team. The director, the writer, he was an editor, he was everything. So big props to him. Although I thought the movie was a bit lackluster, the film is just so beautiful and I enjoyed it for the most part, but I still wouldn't rewatch it anytime soon. After that was Saint Maud. Again, did a review for that one. Really liked it, you guys. Still really love that film. After that, I was trying to get into the Valentine spirit, and I watched My Bloody Valentine, the original. As you guys saw in one of my past videos, I did a opening of the steelbook version of this film, and although it's a reskin of the original release from Scream Factory, I thought the packaging was really awesome, and I saw the director's cut of this film, and it's pretty freaking awesome. It has all the kills, looks great. I had rated it on Letterboxd as 3.5 stars, so very well done movie, one of my favorite slashers. I was trying to get more deeper into the Valentine spirit, and I watched Valentine. That movie, it's one of those movies that came out into the slasher revitalization that Scream did, and for the most part, it's an okay film. I gave it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. I always thought that the killer looked kind of goofy with the Cupid mask, but all in all, it's a pretty okay slasher. It's just the end kind of doesn't make any sense. Another horror film that I watched for the month of February was Carrie, the original Brian De Palma film. It's seriously one of the best horror films based on a Stephen King book. It's still really well acted. The effects are not that cheesy. Sissy Spacek gives a great performance. So does her mother. That lady is insane in this film. But Carrie is really awesome. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I really like Carrie. After Carrie, I watched Dawn of the Dead. I was trying to get myself into the mindset of Army of the Dead, the new Zack Snyder flick that's going to be coming out soon. I had heard that the trailer was going to be coming out, so I decided to revisit Dawn of the Dead, his remake of the original George A. Romero film. And I have to say, this is quite an awesome remake. It's very well acted. It brings the horror for sure. There's some awesome scenes in this film. Great gore. Awesome kills. And overall, I think it's one of the best zombie films that has come out in quite a while. Hopefully, I filmed this after I saw the trailer for Army of the Dead. I'm really holding out hope that that movie's gonna be good. It just might not be my cup of tea, but we'll find out. After that, this is more of like a thriller, but it's still really awesome and I want to talk about it. It's Panic Room. I saw this for the first time this month. Just something gave me the urge to check it out, and I have to say it's really great. David Fincher, you could really see him getting into a style after Fight Club. This film is very much his. There is some awesome sequences. Acting is great. Forrest Whitaker, I love him. Jodie Foster, I love her. She's really good in this film. And it's just awesome situational. It puts you into the perspective, what would I do in this situation? It's really well acted, great directing. Overall, I really, really like Panic Room, and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I really liked it. And then next, I saw Darkness Falls. Darkness Falls is a film that I remember from my childhood. It came out back in, I think, 2002 or 3? 2003. It pretty much revolves around this woman that is badly burned in an incident. And then somewhat after that, the townspeople, some of their children go missing, and they blame it on her. And they end up killing her, but come to find out, about a few days later, the children turn up, and she had nothing to do with it. So now she takes revenge on this town by actually taking the children. But she comes back as like a tooth fairy type figure. Anyway, it's a pretty cool setup. But overall, Darkness Falls, I rewatched it and I forgot how. And as a kid, it's pretty creepy. But now it is cheesy as heck. But I don't know, there's still something about it that I really like. Lights Out was definitely inspired by this. This figure takes people away when it's dark. So it has to be dark in order for them to get to the person, and its antithesis is light. So that's the only way you can get rid of it. Overall, I gave it 2 stars. After that, I saw Zombieland Double Tap. I had never seen this movie. I finally decided to watch it because I was bored. And overall, it's okay. I don't even remember really liking the first one. But this one, it's pretty funny. I really like the new character that comes along. She was pretty hilarious. I forgot what her name was. But overall, it's pretty much same old. They get to the White House, and then things kind of like get stale, and they decide to go their separate ways. And then the film is them trying to get back together. And overall, it's okay. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. And then last but not least, I wanted to make a actual review just for this film, but I don't know, I felt like it'd be better just to bring it on here. That way I can knock all these movies out of the way. But I saw The Vigil. That is the most recent film that I saw. And this movie is a mixed bag. Pretty much the main story is this man, he recently fled from his religion. He was in the Orthodox Jewish community, and he just recently got out of the community, and he's trying to go on with life with not being within the religion. And what happens is his ex-rabbi comes to him, asks him if he could be a shwomer, which is a person that watches a dead body through the night to help ward out spirits and get them into the afterlife. So what happens is he has to stay at a home for, I think it was like midnight, so 6 hours until 5 a.m. He has to stay there and monitor the body, and it's just a part of their ritual that they do. As this is going on, weird things are happening within the home. I really love the setup for this movie. I really do. It's just the payoff. It just becomes your typical haunted house film. But overall, I really, really liked it. For the most part, there are some pretty cool, creepy, atmospheric. I'm all about atmosphere. You know me. There is awesome atmosphere in this film. There are some scenes that make the hair stand up on your arms and the hair on your body. It's just, there's some awesome visuals in this movie, scary wise. there was a scene that I couldn't stop thinking about, but I couldn't believe this movie was PG-13. It was insane. Probably one of the best PG-13 movies I've seen in recent memory. It was really good. It's just the execution, it becomes a bit cliche, but overall it just becomes a story of trauma. This guy has regret with something that happened in his past, and this entity that he comes in contact with brings all those emotions and all that stuff back, and he just tries to get through everything. It's just overall, I really enjoyed that film. I actually gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's just a bit of the execution. Musically, this film was not that great. It had a lot of this boom, you know what I'm talking about? Boom. It was just over the top. But there was some awesome audio in the beginning of the film with these ritualistic chanting. It was really awesome. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. There are some creepy scenes in this movie. I really recommend you check it out. Anyways, you guys, that was everything that I saw for the month of February. I hope you like this style of video. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of it. And I would greatly appreciate it if you gave this video a like. Make sure to subscribe. Anyways, this is Everything Horror, where we love to talk about everything horror. Take care, peeps.